So, do you want me to call you Lou, or do you want me to call you Max Action?
Well, my character Max, I've had for years. I was a professional mime,
Okay.
and as a professional mime, because she didn't speak, my partner is a magician, and we were best friends. We grew up together. We've known each other for over 50 years. And anyway, when we performed together when I was a mime, of course, I didn't speak, and so now I'm 59 years old, and no one will see a guy 59 years old dressed up in tights and lipstick, prancing around. So, well, maybe on the internet, but nowhere else. And so they want to pay money for it. Well, maybe they do. Well, anyway, um, so my costume now is the zoot suit and all that, and um, I still don't speak though. My character still Max still doesn't speak. He still pretty much mugs for the audience. So it, uh, as Max, it's going to be hard for me to do ventriloquism. Now that I do ventriloquism now in the show, I have my little goat, and I do ventriloquism there. But what I do with that is um, Craig or Johnny talks to the puppet, and the puppet talks back to him, and I just kind of stand there. It's hard because as a professional mime, I had communicated for years using my body and my face. Suddenly now, it's hard for any ventriloquist not to show their face and not to react for the puppet as themselves. It's really hard for me.
Wow.
So yeah.
So how long have you had an interest in ventriloquism? Is this something relatively new for you, or is it?
No, when I was in fourth and fifth grades, I was doing hand puppets, doing puppet shows with neighbors, and then junior high, I've got some marionettes. I had Jiminy Cricket. I had some kind of a German puppet. I forgot what it was, and I also had one of the original Howdy Doody puppets,
Oh,
marionettes. The mouth moved and everything. It's great. I didn't realize what the value of it was. Somebody asked me if they could buy it for me, and I said sure. So it's gone now. But anyway, I had that. And then when I got into high school, I started doing ventriloquism, and I loved it. And I did it up until college, and how about my second year of college, um, I just got other interests and dropped the puppets. And then I probably didn't do anything at all for about 10 years, any kind of performing at all for about 10 years. And then we got involved in a Craig and I and our wives got involved in a improvisational comedy, Christian comedy troupe that would travel all around. And so we did a lot of that kind of stuff. And that's how I got interested in the mime. The idea was something new, something we weren't doing before. And so I went to the library and got some books. And it's like learning ventriloquism from books. I mean, it's just, they tell you how to do it, but you don't know how to do it. And anyway, Craig didn't like it much at all, but I loved it. And so he went on and got into magic, and I did this. And I did ventriloquism for 30 years. Now I picked up the puppets again, and I've just fallen in love with them again. And I love doing it. And so, yeah, it's a real strong passion for me now.